Yeah, we're live now. I'm just gonna send out the link to a few people. Good morning, everyone. So, good morning, everyone. We're here at Green Tech Solar in A.L. Thompson's. We're going to be listening to a bit of a seminar this morning. For those of you who've been thinking about going the solar route and have been giving it some consideration, we're going to walk you through um, how best to get all of that done. And they're going to provide some useful information, including 100% financing that some of the banks, my favorite bank, Cayman National Bank, is involved in. So just want to make sure that you guys have all the relevant details in relation to this. Every little bit helps, folks. And so we've got to, um, you know, do our part, right? So this is spread the word, share the link, and sending it to as many people as I can this morning as well. All the ones apart, folks, everybody else. Solar is the way to go. There's affordable options over there, and available options, affordable options nowadays that are available. So we just want to make sure that you guys have the opportunity to, get ahead of the game a little bit and invest in your future. So stay tuned. We're going to be getting started here shortly. There are already people here. I'll show you a little bit of the audience. There are already people here who are going to be getting some information about this, educating themselves. We have some representatives from Green Tech over in that corner. And we also have representatives from Cayman National Bank who are here as well from their loan department. And they're going to be telling you all about this 100% solar financing option that, in conjunction with Green Tech, is now being made available. So spread the word, folks. Get as many people watching this presentation as possible so that we can all learn a little bit more about this. It's amazing how, all of us are constantly complaining about the cost of everything, but when we're having an educational segment like this, we only have 30 people on the live stream. So share it far and share it wide so that everybody, we should have several hundred people, as much as y'all complain about your CUC bills. We should have several hundred people now watching this program this morning, and this is a little bit of what we're talking about in terms of just stepping up to the plate on an individual level, because I think that's definitely a requirement for every single person. You've got to take control of your usage and how you can save money, and this is definitely one of the ways in which you can do it is by investing in solar for your individual homes. All right, folks, so I think we're going to be getting started here shortly with the official presentations, and then we'll speak to some of the representatives from Cayman National and from Green Tech to find out a little bit more about this initiative.
Welcome everybody. I will try to speak loud since we didn't get the system, so I hope everybody can hear me. Thank you guys very much for coming out. This is a big day for us. What I would say is also a big day for the country. We've been trying to bring solar for all here in Cayman now for quite a long time, not just ourselves as a company, but other advocates as well. And we really believe that renewable energy and solar needs to be democratized. It needs to be accessible for people of all economic classes and across the board. The sun belongs to us all. And so in that spirit, we are launching today the Solar for All launch event. We're launching $0 financing for consumers in the Cayman Islands. You can get solar energy on your home, and it doesn't cost you any money down, and it's financing for up to 20 years. We'd like to thank our partners, Cayman National Bank, for being here and to taking this initiative with us to help bring the financing financing for renewable energy to the forefront here in Cayman. I would also like to thank the Honourable Premier, Mr. Wayne Panton, who's here, who's going to come up and say a few words as well. After Mr. Panton speaks, we're going to talk a little bit more about the specifics of the financing and how we're able to help everybody here today, but also how we can help everybody that's not here today going forward in the future. So with that said, Mr. Panton.
Thank you very much, James, and I want to welcome all of you here this morning. And I want to tell you what an immense pleasure it is for me to be here with you. I see so many generations of our people and our residents sitting here. This is a really, really, really significant event. It's very important. Renewable energy is the future for Cayman. We are not going to be able to rely on fossil fuel to continue to generate our energy. God has given us sun power. Let's use it. I love the fact that this event has been set up here today. We have two Caymanian institutions, Cayman National and we have Green Tech, who have come together to make this event possible, to make this initiative possible. And I am extremely proud of them. I want to say that we congratulate them on behalf of the government. I think you all have heard us talk about a national energy policy in the past, and even more recently. This is the sort of thing that a national energy policy, which says we need to transition to renewable energy, envisages. As James has said just now, this is about democratization of renewable energy. In the past, the programs that CUC has had basically require people with the capital already to be able to invest it, to be able to get the benefit of renewable energy. This is the first program that I'm aware of that will allow people without having the capital available to be able to take advantage of that and get the benefits of it. They will get the benefits of it directly. They'll see the benefits to their energy bills, and they will be contributing to the conversion of generation of energy in Cayman from fossil fuel to renewable energy, from an old process which generates carbon dioxide amongst other emissions, and we all understand what the process leads to with that. Carbon dioxide is one of the gases that has created the greenhouse effect, which is causing the warming of our planet. The consequences for us in Cayman, a low-lying island, are quite significant. From an environmental perspective, from a social and development perspective, the consequences are significant. But this program goes even further. What we have right now in terms of the economic environment is one which reflects a significant increase in inflation, significant increase in the price of oil that we are using to generate power. And this program is the answer to that. This program is the answer to people being able to get renewable energy, get solar panels on their houses, be able to help address the issue of cost of living, which concerns all of us. We know what the impacts are. We've been talking about it recently. We've had discussions in Parliament, which you have no doubt heard. We've had lots of other public discourse on it. The government is concerned about the rate of inflation. We have proposed a number of steps. We are even implementing a relief program through CUC, where we will help to cover the cost of the increase in energy over the next few months, which reflect the highest consumption period for customers, for our residents in the country. just imagine if we had this facility available to everybody now, where solar energy could be generated on their rooftops, and it could have a positive impact on the reduction of their energy costs. So this is a start. I congratulate James in particular, who, let me say, every good thing comes from somebody who is very, very passionate and is constantly pushing. I think you know that I am very passionate about the environment. I'm very passionate about addressing the issues that impact everyday people. This is a focus for our government. James is one of those people that will push and push and push to try to ensure that this democratization of renewable energy that he has talked about happens. And I am glad to have him as the chairman of our national energy policy. We are seeking to get, at least what it says right now is we're seeking to get 70% renewable energy by 2037. So in 15 years' time. Right now we're just over 3%. That means, ladies and gentlemen, we have to really put our skates on and significantly improve that. The answer is allowing people to use it on their rooftops, as well as doing utility scale solar. And this initiative, as I've said again, I want to congratulate you, and I want to say that this is hopefully the start of several such initiatives that helps to push this across a greater, broader range of people, that they can access renewable energy, contribute positively to the improvement in our environment, and to have a significant impact, a positive impact on their reduction of cost of living, reduction of energy generation costs. So thank you again very much. It's my honor and privilege to be here, and I hope all of you will find this very, very helpful and something that you can all benefit from. So thank you once again, James, thanks, and CME, thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Premier. I just want to echo what he said. This is just the start. We want to continue to advance the democratization of renewable energy. We also want to integrate things like energy efficiency financing so that is easily accessible as well, because that also helps drive down your costs as well. We are looking at initiatives like community solar. We're looking at initiatives like national EV charging networks. So this is just the start. It's really about getting access for all for clean energy solutions that we're going to benefit from economically, environmentally, and socially as well. I'm going to ask Richard Harrison, the CFO of GreenTech, to just come up and explain very briefly the specifics of this particular program that's being offered today. Richard?
So how do you benefit, right? So we talk, it's great that the public and international are here. So what this means for you is that you will be saving in the region of $25 to about $75 a month. Probably with solar energy, different roofs, different types, different slopes. But you as individuals will save that amount of money every single month for a 25-year period. So that's so the significance of that saving is immediate. Once that is turned on and passing inspections, your savings will begin from day one. It's actually last for 25 years. So that will be the immediate impact. So I just wanted to share those numbers with you. Is this on the core or is this battery? Correct. It's a good question. This will be on the core program. And so what this will allow you to do though with batteries, it will give you optionality in the future should you want and batteries in a situation where the grid is down. Basically, the first stage is to get as much solar as you can on the roof, and that will provide you options of decision making in the future. But you will be on the core program that will be grid tied, and you will be paying a set rate for 25 years.
So this system will be able to get in solar farm send it to CFC, then buy it back from CFC at a higher rate?
Basically, yeah, in effect, you sell it back to CUC. You sell it back to CUC at a set rate.
Can we do it off the grid? Because CFC's prices are outrageous, and it's not economical to sell it and bring it back.
We get that asked question a lot, right? So, from a country perspective, we've got a bit of a tangent. It's actually good to have a great transition TD. To go off grid is actually not great for the country, but people who have gone off grid, you need a lot of solar and a lot of money to do that.
So this is how we get saved you. How much a month?
Between somewhere in the region of $25 and $75 a month. Just
CFC will put up their bill like 25.
no, these are fixed savings though, right? So you'll be paying that money anyway. Think about it, right? You'll be paying that money anyway, and you bring 0% down.
Cost is how much? Overall cost?
Again, depending on the size, there are lots of green tech people here who will be able to. It's a very bespoke sale. It depends on your CUC bill. It depends on your amount of roof space you have. So there are experts here who will be able to individually answer that question.
Just piggybacking on to what Richard is saying, the program itself is a fixed interest rate of 5.75% for the first 7 years. After that, it's 1% variable. Thereafter, above prime, it's up to 20 years. It's zero down financing. So your savings is going to be dependent on a lot of factors. So Richard's talking about averages. Your savings could be much higher if you put some money down. Your savings is going to vary depending on the length and duration of the term that you choose. So there are going to be multiple options that you have. Cayman National Bank has 3 specific program options. You can also reduce that rate too if you have a mortgage and want to roll it to the mortgage instead of just getting a zero down loan as well. So there are going to be multiple options, at least 3 different financing options, and your amount of savings is also going to vary depending on your specific house and your specific needs. You'll see the tables in the back. Anybody with a green tech shirt, that's why we need to get into specifics. Your proposal is going to tell you what your specific savings are, not necessarily the average savings, but your specific savings are on your specific house. So as we go forward here now, feel free to find a green tech solar representative. Everybody that's here today and everybody that signs up here today also gets $1,000 off of their systems. Anybody can sign up after today as well. It's just the discount doesn't apply unless you're actually here at Thompson today for the launch. So thank you guys for coming out, and we look forward to getting proposals for you. And we're talking to the National Bank about the various financing options. So thank you very much.